Hi everybody, I know I haven't made videos in a while. I apologize for a couple of weeks. I was so sick with allergies and then a cold that really you didn't want me to make videos, trust me when I tell you. And I couldn't have if I had wanted to. And then I sort of ran short of ideas, and so I had been kind of racking my brain, and I was also at the same time working on getting my blog back together and trying to fix it because I had gone back. I don't know if I've shared this on video or not. I know I've shared it on my blog that I tried every blogging platform on the planet, pretty much trying to find a blogging platform that would work. And then people said, oh, the only way you can really have a serious blog is if you go to wordpress.com or .org, I'm sorry. And I did that, and the first time I did it, it was an epic fail, and I hated it, and I quit. I got rid of my hosting account and just gave it up. And then I went back to TypePad, and I have problems with TypePad. I don't like their dashboard, and I don't like their themes. I think if you're paying for a blogging platform, the themes ought to at least look as good as the free ones from Blogger. There's no reason you should have a substandard theme. Or they're just ugly. They were just so basic. At any rate, and then the dashboard, I just didn't like the way it worked. So I gave that up. A few weeks ago, I decided, okay, I'm just going to try this over. I have several, like 5 books about WordPress, and I thought, okay, this can't be rocket science because a lot of people do it, and they seem to have no problems with it. So I go back to WordPress. I do the one-click install, whiz-bang blog. Template looks good. I'm liking it. I already have a couple of commenters. I'm trying to publicize it. And then I go to do a Filofax post, and, Filofax posts are obviously, because of the subject matter, very image intensive. So I'm trying to do an image to the left, text to the right, then an image to the right, text to the left. Okay, in my visual editor, it looks fantastic. I publish it. The pictures are all stuck in the middle, and the text is either way above or way below the pictures. I have absolutely no idea what happened to the formatting. I don't know HTML. If I did, I wouldn't ever have been through this whole blogging platform issue to begin with. I cut and pasted it both into WordPress.com and into Blogger just to see if I could figure out what was wrong with it. And even with cut and paste, both WordPress.com and Blogger had it right. So, long story short, I hate WordPress. I absolutely hate WordPress. I don't think you need to have an IT degree to blog. That's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I love my web host. I may keep them for a while and work on learning. There's another program I'd like to learn, but I may work on that. But blog is back at Blogger, and I love it. I think it looks fantastic. I'm very happy with it. Go see it. I'll link it down here so you can certainly see the Filofax post. So anyway, to move on, I want to talk a little bit about a quick Filofax update. I want to talk about my new blog series, and then briefly about some scarves, although I will do a separate video on them after I explain the blog series. Number 1, the Filofax update. I did a bad thing. I have put, my pen went flying out, my Filofax stuff back in the domino to see something. I love my Cuban zip. You can tell from the last video how I feel about it. I really, really love it. It's beautiful. The leather is just spectacularly gorgeous, and it was working really well. I like the zipper feature of it because the stuff stays secure inside, but the not lying flat is bothering me more than I thought it would, because I really like to have this happen. I really like to be able to set my Filofax out on a desk or out on a table or out on my bed, wherever I am, and have it open to wherever I want it to be open to. And so I'm going to try this. This is the domino full of all the stuff that I had in the Cuban zip. The biggest problem with the dominoes, there's only one pin loop. I use 2 pins all the time. I use these big 4-color ones, the regular fine point original one with blue, black, red, and green, and the pastel ones with blue, green, purple, and pink. And I love them, and I use them a lot. As a matter of fact, I'll show you really quickly a couple of days ago that I went all crazy with. And you know, it'd be the time I couldn't find it for you to show you. I do go crazy with the colors. You can see here I even wrote, I heart playing with my Filofax, and I do. But you can see that I go nutso with the colors. And there's another point. Do you see all the writing on the dailies? finally figured out that there's just not enough room even in the dailies. And what I use the dailies primarily for is recording the events of the day. So what I've done, I don't need more appointment times. So I don't need those day runners that have, or Franklin Covey that has the appointment times over here and then a notes page. I really just need the extra note space. And so what I did is what I was doing before in the week on 2 pages is just put a note sheet in between, and I'm using it, and it's working out really well. I don't want to move up to A5. This gets bulky enough to carry around. I carry a very large bag, but I don't want to add a whole bunch more bulk or weight to it. So I'm going to try this and see if it works. And if it does work, if I like it better and it lies flat, I think I'm going to order myself the Amazona Pins and Leather. Still has a few of the almond left, and that is the color I would want. So we'll see. My birthday's coming up very soon. 41. I'm devastated. If so, I'm going to buy myself that for my birthday, I think. Blog series. I'm going to start, my blog is called Roaring Rants, because there are just some things that just drive me insane. And just one of them is bad customer service. Huge pet peeve, and there's no reason for it. In this day and age, with so many competitors and so many businesses and so many places and the ease of internet shopping, the only thing that differentiates your business from another business that's similar or exactly the same is your level of customer service. And if you are not providing it for customers, they will go elsewhere, and they will go elsewhere like that. Plus the fact that I worked in retail for a lot of years, and I know that it takes 7 good experiences to overcome 1 bad experience. Now, if a customer goes into your shop or they go online and they shop with you and they have a bad experience, what are the odds that you're going to get a chance to give them 7 good experiences after that 1 bad experience? I don't know about you, but when I have a bad experience with a shop, I'm probably not going back because there's someone else or a whole host of someone else's that provide the same product at a comparable price, and you can just move on. So I'm going to do a blog series about excellent customer service. I'm not going to complain about places that don't have good customer service because I don't want to turn either my blog nor my YouTube channel into a whole bitch and moan session. You know, I'm trying to be more positive as I get older, and I'm less willing to just tear people up in my older age because I know how devastating it can be. But I do know that there are things that in retail managers hear all the time about people complaining. I know when I worked in retail, the only time my manager ever heard anything is when people were complaining about me, and I hated it because very rarely do people stop a manager and say, I had a great shopping experience because of this person, or I had a great dining experience because this person was my waitress or waiter or server. I know that's not politically correct. Wait staff. I don't know what you say anymore. At any rate, I know that happens pretty rarely. So what I want to do is focus on places that give spectacular customer service, including providing a good buying experience, providing a good shipping experience if you're buying online, and just going above and beyond. This is not just the regular, okay, well, I had, it was fine. I ordered it. I had no problems. It came in a timely fashion. When I got it, there was no problem with it. We have those a lot, and we have just the regular, everyday stuff. But what I want to highlight are businesses, places, people who go above and beyond and exceed expectations where customer service is involved. The beautiful scarf, one of those places is La Decence. This beautiful, beautiful scarf is from them. They are one of the places that I will be doing very soon, as well as another review of the last 2 scarves that I got from her. So look for that. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do a vlog series or a blog series. Either way, I'll let you know. I'll post links to whomever I talk to or talk about, and so that you can go check them out. Anyway, glad to see you. Talk to you soon.